President Dina now. Lagos Business School is a graduate business school of the Pan-Atlantic University in Nigeria. LBS is located in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria, and the school offers a full-time MBA program, executive MBA program, a doctoral program in management, many executive education programs. Whichever one you consider, I think you should go to LBS. Well, Lagos Business School started in 1991 as a small institution called the Center for Professional Communications, CPC, and offered management courses relevant to the Nigerian business environment. Now, the school was previously owned by the African Development Foundation, a Nigerian not-for-profit educational foundation, but is now owned by the Pan-African University Foundation. We have with us in the studio to talk more about the LBS 20th President Dinner. We have Sir Demola Aladekomo. He is the Pt.1 President of the Lagos Business School Alumni Association, also Group MD of Chams Group and MD of Chams PLC. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Also, we have with us Mr. Wole Oshin, CEP9 Vice President, LBSAA. He's also MD Custodian and Allied Insurance PLC. Thank you very much. And sitting right next to him is Mr. Henry Onukuba. Is that it? Thank you. Yes. He's the EMBA at 9, Director Alumni Relations, Lagos Business School. Now let's get right down to it. Tell us more about this dinner, Prest.
Yes, the President's Dinner is an annual event for LBS. This is our 20th year. It's been going from strength to strength. It's the day that the President hosts all the alumni to dinner, a night of great entertainment, a night of rewarding our alumni, a night that we recognize our alumni and members of the society that have contributed quite a lot. It's also a night that we all learn and fraternize together.
And it's the 20th.
Yes.
If you come a long way.
Quite a long way.
So this one will probably be the biggest that you've had in the past years.
Yes, it started from being 200, 300 strength gathering. But for this year, last year it was about 1,300. This year we're expecting 1,500 guests. It's probably the biggest dinner in town on an annual basis. So you're going to be hosting 1,500 people at Eko Hotel and Suites.
May I ask who some of those that we're expecting?
Quite a lot of dignitaries. Lagos Business School has produced practically the top echelon of businessmen in this country. A lot of bank MDs, a lot of the publicly listed companies, their top executives went through LBS. So you're going to find who is who in Nigeria, especially at the private sector in that. We also have some government functionaries that have gone through LBS. A lot of governors have gone through us, and we keep producing. So June 7, we're going to expect to see the cream of who is who in Nigeria.
Okay. Maybe you should ask the Vice President then. When you look at the training that LBS gives, and you find droves of executives going there to learn, and not just with a view to get a little badge of honor and say, I've been there too, but they actually come out of there and they would have learned something. What is it about that institution that makes it such that executives find it compelling to be there?
Well, I think it's the track record of the quality of the learning process and the education. LBS instills in you integrity, which is critical in the development of any business. By the time you go through LBS, a program in LBS, you come out challenged. You come out wanting to change the world, and I think that has impacted the economy as a whole, because we do have a lot of alumni that are in strategic places in the private sector, which indirectly has affected the economy. So it's that cyclical effect, when you see somebody who is an alumni doing well, he encourages people in his office, and other people also aspire to want to go to that great institution.
Okay, Henry Onukuba, you handle alumni relations. when you look around you, the quality of the people you see in the private and public sector who are alumni, who you relate with, what do you say to them, and how do you feel that, yes, we both went to the same institution of higher learning?
Yeah, I think the alumni are great ambassadors of the school. And like Wole said, they have impacted tremendously on the society. There is hardly a good private institution you go to without seeing an alumnus, an alumna who is in the top management board. And if you look at the growth rate, the GDP growth rate in the country, I don't think the alumni have not contributed to that.
They will have, I guess.
Yes. And so I think, yeah, Nigeria is getting better, and a good number of alumni of Lagos Business School are contributors to this progressive trend we are seeing. And over the years, the alumni have been very close to the school. They contribute so much. A good number of them are volunteers. They are in the councils, various councils of the school, and they contribute ideas, they contribute their time, and sometimes their financial resources to building of the school. And so I'm really very happy about that.
Let me direct this one to you, Sir Aladekomo. How does it feel to have a school that somehow has made these executives to stop, quote unquote, traveling abroad to schools like the London Business School to choose a homegrown school instead of going out there?
Yes, people always make choices, but in terms of rating, we are as good as any other school in Africa, in Europe. The London Financial Times has been having surveys for a couple of years. In the past 3 years, we've been number 55 worldwide and number 2 in Africa. A very good and top business school. You do not need to waste your foreign exchange and foreign resources sending your managers, your top executive out there. You can get the same quality of education in Nigeria. But apart from that, we also have various programs that we work along with other international business schools like ISA. We also have the IND that takes our students all over the world. Last year we were in Singapore, Hong Kong, South Africa, working with the top business schools all over the world. So we strongly believe that Lagos Business School has come of age, the second best in Africa and number 55 worldwide, through what Financial Times of London has said. And we are hoping to go higher in the next couple of years in the world ranking.
Okay, so let's look at the issue of there is a president's dinner annually, and the number is growing, and people want to come. I guess, of course, they come because there's an opportunity to network with their peers who have attended the same institution. And there's also an opportunity to let your hair down if you have any left and enjoy the moment. But apart from that, what is the Alumni Association of LBS doing to impact on society?
Yes, quite a lot. As of now, I think we have quite a lot of classes. Almost 90% of the classes that are passed through alumni are involved in one CSR activity or the other. We get involved with the motherless babies homes. We get involved with old people's homes. We are involved in tutoring. The last flood strategy in the country that affected a lot of the eastern states, we are quite involved in helping the victims. And a couple of our members are quite involved with a lot of national issues, as we've said. As an association, we also coming up with a nationwide CSR program, which we are believing that in the next 1 year we're going to launch.